The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Alright, our next song is by Slash, and this is just quite a good favourite of mine. It's a good song. That was You're a Lie by Slash and Miles Kennedy. I love that song. It's good, isn't it? This thing about 2012, Doomsday, Mayan calendar, end of the world. Anyone seen about it? It's all a bit worrying, really, isn't it? Well, for me it is. A lot of people just say, no, why do you believe that? But Mayans, they were quite on it, weren't they? They were smart, weren't they? They had that calendar. I don't know why they make a calendar up if they didn't know what was happening on the day. That's daft, isn't it? That's like me going to Auntie Jean's on Saturday and just sort of lying, just sort of putting it on there for a laugh, for an ease up. It's just stupid. I don't know why they'd say that. 2012, 21st, end of the world, but we're not really going. So it's just, I don't know why they do that. It's a little sick joke for the next generation. What shall we do? Stick a thong on a goose and then just sort of put it in an ice casing for the next generation to look at and say, yeah, this was our ancestor. Do you think they'd believe us? I don't think they would. So I've just dismissed my own point. I don't know what to do now. Just fuck my point up. I've actually gone back on myself. But I think it will happen 2012. Because we're at that point, aren't we? Where everything that has happened. We've done everything. And I think it'll be the next thing, won't it? Dinosaurs was the first thing. Humans the second. So I think it'll be the third. Maybe it'll be rats. Then might be the third thing. Or something we never heard of. So maybe something will come. Might be a little alien crash, and it might be something like that. But I think that people shouldn't dismiss the whole thing without actually reading up about it, because a lot of people I know who know that I believe in it sort of say, oh, you believe in the end of the world, do you? 2012, and then they sort of laugh, but they haven't read about it, and I know about it, I've read about it, and I've read constantly, and it sounds right, and then it's like, oh, you're going to look like such a twat if you're wrong, but I would love to be wrong, honestly, it's brilliant. I don't want to die, do I? Why would I want to 2012? Well, do you know what my dream is? I want Doomsday, so it doesn't make sense, does it? That's not true, is it? Obviously I'd be happy if I was wrong, it'd be brilliant if I was wrong, but we're at that point where the world's going up its own arse, everyone's acting like a tit. You can't go down the street without someone sort of swearing at you, and I think the world might have just had enough, and it might just spit everything out of it and go up its own arse, and then sort of start again and just get rid of the troublemakers, because we are fucking the world up, aren't we? And I'm not one for global warming and all that, but the world was better off with the dinosaurs, I think. Except I was worried about that, didn't you? That the dinosaurs were, how big were they? Really big, weren't they? So how heavy must they have all been on the Earth? How couldn't the Earth have fallen down? I'm not gravity, but I think that dinosaurs are huge. It's too big. Maybe that's why they went. Maybe the Earth was struggling with it all, so they created us and we got a bit smaller. But I don't know. I think people should read about 2012. There was a little rocket, wasn't there, that they made for passengers. It was sold with the film, wasn't it? They had these tickets with a DVD player. No, with the DVD that they were selling at the cinema 2012. They was giving away tickets, weren't they, for a little spaceship that's hovering about in 2012, so that you don't have to die and sort of fall down the holes that's going to happen in earthquakes and all that. But I want to know where they're going, because everyone's saying, oh, we found a new planet that's sort of like Earth, but and they go, no, we haven't. It's too small. The gas would kill you. But I want to know where they're planning on going, this little spaceship on the 21st, because we'll all be sat on our beds, won't we? We sort of hear a big noise. It will be the Earth falling from beneath our feet, and this little prick of a spaceship will take off with these people just waving at us. And I want to know where they're going. I want to know where they think they're going. I want to know what they've been told they're going. And people have been making bunkers, haven't they, in their garden, sort of to protect them from what's going to happen, like the floods. But an earthquake, you're not going to sort of hide from that. in a bunker, are you? Surely you're going to be worse off. You're going to be falling down a hole if you're in a bunker, aren't you? And there's an earthquake. You'll be worse off. So you're better off building a really big treehouse or something that's out the way, because you need to be out of the way for when there's a tsunami or something like that. Because you'll be no good if you're in your bunker, in your little camping bed or whatever it is, in your bunker, and a big tsunami comes up and you'll just be drowned, won't they? In there. You'll be drowned in there. So that's not good. Unless you're really thirsty, which you would be, and you can just drink the water that's flooding in. I don't really know what's going to happen. Do you believe in 2012? You can always call my number and tell us what you think. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's just to sound professional, because you can't call me because it's not live. It's all pre-recorded, isn't it? So yeah, but it sounds professional, doesn't it? Call my number. Here, call this number. Tell me what you think. Sounds good. But no, we're not going to be doing that because it doesn't work. But I might say it occasionally just to sound like a pro. Leave your comments in that and tell me what you think. I'm posting this on iTunes, probably Facebook, and probably YouTube. I don't think I should charge for this because it's quite a bad sort of. It's quite a bad podcast, but it's new, so I might get into it a bit more. It might be a bit more professional. But 2012, it's a big thing, isn't it? It's the end of the world. It could be the end of the world, and it's a bit annoying the way that on the BBC News and stuff they're saying stuff like, "Oh, it's a little squirrel that was in a hit and run," and then they're not talking about 2012 and the possibility that we're all going to be going up the Earth's arse. I'd rather know about that and what we could do to stop it, but it seems that no one's really bothered, really. I mean, I'm probably going to get some people laughing at me for this, saying that I believe in it, but I mean, I started off like that. I remember about 2010, I was on Facebook saying, "Oh, it's 2012, it's not going to happen," and people were saying, "Yeah, it's all bullshit." But if the more you read about it, the more you sort of get a bit worried. So, do you think it will happen, or do you think it's bollocks?